What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, and since this is the first Nike KD10, and that's what's in the box, to display to you guys, I want to do it a little bit differently. I want to show you the box, to kind of do an unboxing, and then we'll jump into the review, the on-feet, and information, and so forth. But moving along, we have an all-gold box, Kevin Durant with an X on it. It's obviously his 10th signature shoe, that's why that large X is there. And here is the box label. As you can see, Nike KD10, white chrome, pure platinum, retails $150, so it stays the same compared to the Nike KD9. And I believe the Elite's $152. There is KD branding, so, and his signature right there. And we'll open up the box. The lighting may be a little bit off. I try to get a good in between the two. Let me pull these out really quick. The KD10 white chrome. That's what they're being called for now. Just want to do a once over real quick. Show you guys pretty much that experience of pulling them out of the box. The first colorway, well, this is expected to be the first colorway to drop. Again, there could be a preheat or something along those lines that drops before that. Nike has yet to unveil the KD10. So I'm sure that when they do, because this is his 10th signature shoe, so why wouldn't they? They've done it on every other one. They'll go in more in depth and things like that. And because on the surface, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of things that tie like into KD. But again, it could just be 100% performance driven. And as you guys know, this is basically a Nike KD9 Elite Low, and maybe they're just going with Kevin Durant liking the KD9 and just moving forward on his next signature shoe along with that. And now we're back, and here is the Nike KD10 being called white chrome. So they feature a white chrome in pure platinum colorway. So far, the release date is set for June 5th. Now, a lot can happen from now till then. Dates could be pushed around, of course. And as I said, Nike has yet to announce anything on the shoe. He's expected to either weather them in the playoffs or the finals if the Warriors make it that far, which I'm sure they will. But retail is $150, so the price has not gone up. It's still the same. Now, I know I'm going to get asked this a bunch of times in the comments, so I'm going to start off by letting you guys know about the sizing. So I have a flat foot, and these fit big, so I probably should have got a 9.5 instead of a 10. Another thing is that they are a lot easier to put on than the KD9. The KD9, I had a bunch of issues, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this had them too. This pair, not bad, because up here, very stretchy, so easy to put on, but me having a flat foot too, in this area, it's very, very snug. So just want to give you a heads up on that. But they run big for me, and going down means that this area will be even more snug. All right, so let's bring you a closer look. The full uppers are done in Flyknit along with TPU yarn. And what you're going to notice is on the panels, the tongue, and the back heel area up top, it's very, very stretchy, and it will form to your foot. But it's a little bit more stiff in the toe. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick that up, especially around more of the toe cap area. And the back heel as well, very stiff on there. As you can see, the unique lacing system that runs down to the midsole area, and we have the same, pretty much the same full midsole visible zoom unit. I'll show you a bit closer on that. So that's why a lot of people think these look exactly like the KD9 Elite. That and the uppers as well. So on the overlays, we have this textured chrome used that is very reflective. And then this cage, which acts like a cage, that is suede. And apparently this is going to help with lockdown. I don't do performance reviews. Honestly, I got the Kyrie 1 and 2 that I play in, and I'm happy with that. So I can't really go into the details. I do apologize, just because I don't know how well they'll hold up. But I'm sure there's a bunch of other YouTubers you guys watch that do reviews that do a great job. All right, on the back heel area, One of the things maybe I'm going out on a limb on is this stitch area. It almost looks like a cross pattern of a 10. There's not a lot of details in the shoe as far as on the surface. Maybe going deeper when Nike announces them, we'll know more, but there's not a lot of things that, you know, point back to KD. It's just a straightforward release. I just thought that maybe they would do a lot more being his 10th, you know, model. It's kind of a big deal. So as you can see, also this cage goes across the back heel, and the heel is very thick, a lot of cushioning, but up in this area, very thin. So it's kind of like almost will act like a sock, but yeah. Medial side. So again, we have that suede cage and that suede area, which will help with lockdown. That's used down in the forefoot area. And once again, we have fly knit and TPU yarn. So I'll bring you in a bit closer. We got that Nike swoosh, which is textured chrome, all white look. Yeah, I might actually buy these just to play in, just to see what they're about. I'm not going to do performance reviews. I don't think I can, to be honest. But I'll say that to the professionals. Got the tongue. The tongue is very, very stretchy. So that's, you know, a plus definitely for getting them on. Comes with that one set of laces. The lace tips does nothing special on them. We got the suede overlay on the top of the tongue. KD branding also has chrome and it's reflective. On the inside of the tongue, hopefully you can pick that up. Just reads Kevin Durant. All white on the insides. And like always, I pulled out the insole. All white. We got Kevin Durant's signature done in, I believe that's pure platinum. Now we'll bring it to the sole. So the sole, what you're going to notice is it has a new traction pattern. It's like a circular pattern throughout. So that's probably one of the biggest differences as far as looks go for the KD10. I'll bring you in a bit closer on that. So that's pretty much it for the KD10. This is the white chrome edition, what it's being called. Dropping June 5th. Retails $150. I'm not really a fan of the colorway per se, but maybe a different colorway might suit me. Like I think the KD9 model was a lot better than the KD8. And I think my disappointment with the shoe is just because I thought that it would look different. But if the look and how they feel and the tech that went into them, if it works for KD and apparently this is a good on-court model, then I guess if it's not broke, don't fix it. But let's jump to the on-feet. Alright everybody, so that was your closer, on-feet look, and unboxing of the Nike KD10 in white, chrome, and pure platinum. As of now, they are set to drop on June 5th. Retail will be $150. And like I said earlier, there's quite a bit of time from this point of shooting till June 5th. So Nike could push the date forward. They could push it back. And to be honest, if they do move it around, I believe that it'll be 4, just because retailers have started to get them. And that's a bit odd, like this early in the game. But I'm sure Nike will do the grand unveiling very, very soon. Look-wise, I'm not going to say I'm a fan, just because I just feel like it's a lot like the KD9 Elite. But that doesn't matter what I feel. It's about what you guys think. Look-wise, maybe the midsole, they could have kept that the same, because I understand that the way it's set up, it might be hard to really change that all over. And I will admit that the flying it across the uppers with the TPU, it will stretch, and it seems like it's better to get on and off your foot. So that's always a plus, especially the KD9. I hated putting those on when I tried them on and did on feet of them. I hated it. But I didn't buy a pair of the KD9, so maybe the KD10 I might, just to see. This particular colorway will without a doubt go on sale. But they may release a preheat pair, which is like the first colorway, which will drop before June 5th. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the end of this month or something. They could. That's not confirmed or anything, but usually that's what they do. So those are usually limited, and without a doubt, that will sell out. I don't have the KD9 on hand or the Elite Edition, so I can't really compare the two. However, from what I recall and remember, this pair seems better as far as what's used up on the uppers, and that's really just because it's a lot easier to get on. So I have a friend who's been hooping in these as well, and he's liked them so far. He did like the KD9, and he's a fan of the KD10. Again, this is just, from a friend, so I can't really speak on it personally. But leave a comment below and let me know if you plan on picking them up or passing. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.